The latest roadmap gives an outline on when to expect the next major updates for Microsoft Flight Simulator. We already know that Sim Update 2 is arriving on the 23rd of December. This will contain the VR update, making VR available to all popular virtual reality headsets. Meanwhile, World Update 3 is set to arrive on the 28th of January and will feature a major update to the UK. Now, Sim Update 3 we have very little information on at the moment, but it is set for release on the 23rd of February. This means that Asobo are sticking to their plan of a single large update every month, and they'll be alternating between a Sim Update and a World Update. It's likely that Sim Update 3 will contain at least one major feature, at least that's my hope, as it would match the previous release patterns. Sim Update 3 will contain a number of fixes. One of the most important of these will be improvements to the Garmin G1000 and G3000 systems. As they stand right now, they haven't been fully implemented into the sim. Previously, Asobo wanted to only have limited Garmin functionality due to their complexity. However, due to popular demand, Asobo have re-evaluated the G3000 and G1000s and decided to fully implement them into the sim, or at least as close as possible to full implementation. They will also receive fixes to their current autopilot issues, which, do need a good look at. Live weather is also a focus for Sim Update 3, looking to fix the issues with incorrect weather and wind readings. It seems as though there will also be some more generalised improvements and changes to the live weather system as well. The Airbus A320, meanwhile, currently has some significant problems in the sim. These are set to be fixed in Sim Update 3, and work on this has already begun. Finally, Asobo are looking at improving ATC phraseology, possibly for Sim Update 3, although this may end up slipping into Sim Update 4. This week saw a small update for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Well, small by comparison to many of the other updates, it's still a 1GB download. The update arrived unexpectedly and actually contains the latest AIRAC nav data from Cycle 13. For those new to the sim, AIRAC stands for Aeronautical Information Regulation and Control. An AIRAC cycle lasts 28 days. The data contains all current information on airports, such as their IDs, approaches and patterns. This is real-world data that is imported directly into Flight Simulator in order to keep it as accurate to the real world as possible. Third-party developers and publishers Aerosoft continue to provide new details on the upcoming regional jet airliner, the CRJ. This is a highly anticipated plane and will represent one of, if not the, most detailed planes so far released for Microsoft Flight Simulator. On screen, you can see the latest screenshot for the plane, which looks to show that it is finally approaching its release date. Now, whilst the CRJ isn't going to be a study-level plane, it will nonetheless be more detailed than anything currently in the sim. Aerosoft have spoken at length on the level of details that have gone into development, and you can find more details on that in the video description. It's actually well worth a look. So, to give some context as to why the CRJ is actually a bigger release than any plane so far released, Aerosoft are the largest third-party publisher in the flight sim industry. They also worked very closely with Asobo on the development of Microsoft Flight Simulator itself as co-publishers of the title. Aerosoft have also been assisting with the development of the software development kit and have used this to great effect with the CRJ, making it as good as they possibly can. Whilst there's no release date just yet, Aerosoft have at last announced the price. The release will come in two different packages, with the CRJ's 550 and 700 coming together in the first pack, priced at €42 plus VAT. The second pack will contain the CRJ's 900 and 1000. This will be priced at €16.75. Whilst the first pack can be purchased as a standalone product, the second pack requires you to own the first. The CRJs will be available from the Aerosoft website and also be available in-game on the Microsoft Flight Simulator marketplace. Now, those new to the flight sim genre may find these prices a little on the high side, but the truth is these are actually fairly low for a new plane. Most high-detailed plane add-ons are usually priced well over €100. Aerosoft have explained the reason that they have been able to offer the CRJ at a lower than usual price is due to the size of the Microsoft Flight Simulator player base. The high number of customers likely means that a higher than usual number of sales, allowing them to set a lower price point. Beta testing for the plane is set to start any time now if it hasn't already started, and we can likely expect to hear a release date very soon. Bush trips are one of the very enjoyable aspects of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Fortunately then, it comes with a few as standard, with new ones being added with each world update. However, the ability to create custom bush trips would be very welcome. Well, it turns out, with the use of some third-party apps, this is entirely possible, allowing you to create a bush trip for any location you choose. Instructions on how to do this have been shown in this dedicated YouTube video, which you can find linked in the video description. So if you want to create some dedicated bush trips around your favourite locations, then you can now do so. That then brings us to an end of this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.